Welcome to This Week in Star Trek History for the week of October 28th through November 3rd, 2024. As always, links to the Memory Alpha Star Trek Wiki page for each subject profiled can be found in the pinned comment below. If you enjoy this video, please like and subscribe, as every such action will help Neo Blissey X Versus become the channel it deserves to be. Let's get started. On October 28, 1964, writer-producer Robert Hewitt Wolfe was born in Waterbury, Connecticut, United States. After co-writing the sixth-season Next Generation episode A Fistful of Datas, Wolfe earned a spot on the writing staff of Deep Space Nine. A full list of the episodes he worked on can be found at the link in the pinned comment below. He also made an uncredited appearance in the fifth-season Deep Space Nine episode Call to Arms as a wounded Starfleet officer being evacuated to the Defiant. Along with fellow Deep Space Nine writer-producer Ira Steven Behr, Wolfe also wrote the Pocket Books DS9 novel Legends of the Ferengi. On October 28, 1966, voice actor Andy Richter is born in Grand Rapids, Michigan, United States. Best known for his work as the sidekick of late-night talk show host Conan O'Brien, from the 1993 debut of Late Night with Conan O'Brien to the 2021 cancellation of the TBS show Conan, Richter provided the voice of museum curator Beljo Tweakle in the fourth season Lower Decks premiere episode, Tuvix. On October 28, 1977, late actress Persis Khambatta is officially signed on to play Lieutenant Ilia. Originally, Khambatta's contract is for the ill-fated Star Trek Phase 2 television series project, but when that project was cancelled, her contract was carried over to the production of Star Trek the Motion Picture. On October 28, 2002, Lawrence Larry Dobkin, the director of the original series episode Charlie X, passes away in Los Angeles, California, United States at the age of 83. He was born in New York City, New York, United States on September 16, 1919. 25 years after directing Charlie X, Dobkin guest starred as Klingon ambassador and Romulan agent Kel in the fourth season Next Generation episode The Mind's Eye. On October 28, 2010, Robert Ellenstein, the actor who portrayed the canonically unnamed Federation president in Star Trek IV The Voyage Home, given the name Hiram Roth in beta canon sources, passes away in Los Angeles, California, United States at the age of 87. He was born in Newark, New Jersey, United States on June 18, 1923. A year after the release of The Voyage Home, Ellenstein guest starred in the first season Next Generation episode Haven as Stephen Miller, father of Deanna Troy's apparent fiancé, Wyatt. On October 28, 2021, Camille Saviola, the actress who portrayed Bajoran Kai Opaka Sulan in 4 early episodes of Deep Space Nine, list at the link in the pinned comment below, passes away in Los Angeles, California, United States at the age of 71. She was born in Bronx, New York, United States on July 16, 1950. Also on October 28, 2021, the double-length series premiere episode of Star Trek Prodigy, Lost and Found Parts 1 and 2, is originally released on Paramount Plus in the United States. On October 29, 1971, Winona Ryder, the actress who portrayed the Kelvin timeline version of Amanda Grayson, mother of Spock, in the 2009 film Star Trek, is born in Olmsted County, Minnesota, United States. Ryder is perhaps best known for roles such as Lydia Dietz in the Beetlejuice films and Joyce Byers on the Netflix series Stranger Things. On October 29, 1972, Gabrielle Union, the actress who portrayed Angaran in the Deep Space Nine sixth season episode Sons and Daughters, is born in Omaha, Nebraska, United States. Union is perhaps best known for her role in the 2000 film Bring It On, in which she played the cheerleading rival to the character played by fellow Star Trek guest star Kirsten Dunst. On October 30th, 1923, actor William Campbell is born in Newark, New Jersey, United States. He portrayed Trelane, the title character, in the original series episode The Squire of Gothos, and later in the computer game Star Trek Judgment Rights, before portraying Klingon Captain Koloth in the later original series episode The Trouble with Tribbles and the Deep Space Nine episode Blood Oath. Campbell passed away at the Motion Picture and Television Country Home and Hospital in Woodland Hills, California, United States on April 28, 2011 at the age of 87. On October 30th, 1942, late actor J. Patrick McNamara and actor and retired military officer Newell Tarrant were both born. McNamara in New Orleans, Louisiana, United States, and Tarrant in a publicly unknown birthplace. Best known for his role of Mr. Preston in the Bill and Ted films of the late 1980s and early 1990s, J. Patrick McNamara portrayed USS Repulse Captain Taggart in the second season Next Generation episode Unnatural Selection. He passed away on January 2, 2023 in Jefferson, Louisiana, United States at the age of 80. The only Star Trek actor with past military service to have served in the Vietnam War, Newell Tarrant portrayed Commander Rogerson, the command duty officer aboard the aircraft carrier USS Enterprise in the motion picture Star Trek IV: The Voyage Home. Among Tarrant's real-life past duty assignments were both the real USS Enterprise and the USS Ranger, the ship on which the aircraft carrier Enterprise scenes were actually filmed, as the real Enterprise was on sea duty at the time. On October 31, 1942, David Ogden Stiers, the actor who portrayed Dr. Timison in the fourth season Next Generation episode Half a Life, is born in Peoria, Illinois, United States. He passed away in Newport, Oregon, United States on March 3, 2018 at the age of 75. Stiers is perhaps best known as Major Charles Emerson Winchester III on the television series MASH from 1977 to the show's end in 1983, and for voiceover work for Disney on films such as 1991's Beauty and the Beast, where he played the voice of Cogsworth, 1995's Pocahontas, where he voiced the villainous Governor Ratcliffe, and the 2002 to 2006 Lilo and Stitch franchise, where he voiced Stitch's creator, Jumba Jookiba. On October 31, 1945, model maker Gregory Jean is born in Los Angeles, California, United States, where he passed away on May 22, 2022 at the age of 76. Jean worked on models from the ill-fated Star Trek Phase 2 project to Season 6 of Deep Space Nine, while also serving as the initial model for the baseball card of Harmon Buck Bokai used on Deep Space Nine. The actor who played a version of Bokai in the episode If Wishes Were Horses, Keone Young, was cast because of his close physical resemblance to Jean. On October 31, 1984, Keegan Delancey, the retired actor who portrayed Q Jr. in the 7th season Voyager episode Q2, is born in Los Angeles, California, United States. As his last name implies, Delancey is the real-life son of Q himself, John Delancey. On October 31, 1985, Heather Donahue, the actress who voiced Exocomp Peanut Hamper on Star Trek Lower Decks, is born in Manhattan, New York, United States. On November 1, 1939, actress Barbara Bosson, who portrayed Rowana in the second season Deep Space Nine episode Rivals, is born in Charleroi, Pennsylvania, United States. She passed away in Los Angeles, California, United States on February 18, 2023 at the age of 83. Bosson is perhaps best known for her role on the 1981 to 1987 television series Hill Street Blues, and co-starred with multiple Star Trek alumni in the 1984 science fiction film The Last Starfighter. On November 1, 1941, Robert Foxworth, the actor who portrayed Admiral Layton in the fourth season Deep Space Nine episodes Homefront and Paradise Lost, is born in Houston, Texas, United States. He would later portray Vulcan Administrator Velas in the fourth season Enterprise episodes The Forge, Awakening, and Kershara. Prior to actually appearing on Star Trek, Foxworth starred as the title character in Star Trek creator Gene Roddenberry's unsold 1974 pilot film The Quester Tapes. On November 1, 2005, Michael Piller, the co-creator of Star Trek Deep Space Nine and Star Trek Voyager, passes away in Los Angeles, California, United States at the age of 57. He was born in Port Chester, New York, United States on May 30, 1948. In addition to co-creating Deep Space Nine and Voyager, Piller would write a combined total of 39 episodes across The Next Generation, Deep Space Nine, and Voyager, full list at the link in the pinned comment below, as well as co-writing the motion picture Star Trek Insurrection. On November 2, 1914, Ray Walston, the actor who portrayed Starfleet Academy groundskeeper Boothby in the Next Generation episode The First Duty, is born in Laurel, Mississippi, United States. He passed away in Beverly Hills, California, United States on January 1st, 2001 at the age of 86. After The First Duty, Walston would portray 3 alternate versions of Boothby on Star Trek Voyager: an hallucination and a holographic duplicate in the episode The Fight, and a member of Species 8472 disguised as Boothby in the Flesh. On November 2nd, 1963, Billy Simpson, the voice actor who portrayed young Spock in the animated series episode Yesteryear, is born in Los Angeles, California, United States. Simpson is perhaps best known as Whimsical Will, an associate of cult U.S. radio personality Dr. Demento. On November 2nd, 1979, Erica Flores, the actress who portrayed Marissa Flores in the 5th season Next Generation episode Disaster, is born in Grass Valley, California, United States. She is perhaps best known for originating the role of Colleen Cooper in the first 3 seasons of the Western drama series Dr. Quinn, Medicine Woman. On November 2nd, 2015, CBS Studios formally announces the start of development on the series that would eventually become known as Star Trek Discovery. On November 3rd, 2023, Robert Butler, the director of the first pilot episode of the original series, The Cage, passed away in Los Angeles, California, United States at the age of 95. He was born in Hollywood, California, United States on November 16, 1927. Over his career, Butler was best known for directing pilot episodes for such series as Batman, Hill Street Blues, for which he won one of his 3 Emmy Awards, Remington Steele, which he also co-created, and Lois and Clark: The New Adventures of Superman. In the years prior to his passing, Butler had been assisting Roddenberry Entertainment and Otoy Incorporated in their Roddenberry Vault initiative to catalog the history of Star Trek. As this video was being readied for publication, Star Trek fans around the world were shocked and saddened by the news of the death of Star Trek Voyager co-creator Jeri Taylor, who passed away on October 24, 2024 at the age of 86. A cause of death is not known as of this recording. Born in Bloomington, Indiana, United States on June 30, 1938, Taylor served as showrunner for the final season of Star Trek The Next Generation before moving on to Star Trek Voyager, which she co-created with Rick Berman and the late Michael Piller. Taylor also wrote the novelization of the 2-part Star Trek The Next Generation 5th season episode Unification. She wrote the teleplay for part 1 of the story, and the Star Trek Voyager novels Mosaic and Pathways. The Star Trek Voyager novels were acclaimed by Star Trek fans for their delving into the backstories and origins of Kathryn Janeway and the other senior members of the Voyager crew. Taylor's birthplace, Bloomington, Indiana, United States, is also celebrated as the future birthplace of Kathryn Janeway because Taylor put so much of her life into the creation of the Janeway character. We at SWR Entertainment and Shadow Riders STO Fleet PS4 wish to offer our sincerest condolences to the Taylor family and her friends, fans, and colleagues. Rest in peace, Jeri, and thank you.